Many people want to be successful, happy, abundant, prosperous, in love, want to all those things. They want to have all of those things, but then they don't do the work. And I can say that because that was me. And this is why I coach the way that I do now. See, because the work is becoming who you're meant to be, becoming your authentic self. When you access that part of you, everything in your life changes. You start to have the right work, career, the love, the money, all of this stuff comes because it is something that is within you. But many times we come into the world and we don't figure that out right away for a lot of different reasons. It might be that your parents told you who you're supposed to be, or you went to school and started learning from your friends. That's what they're doing. Maybe that's what I'm supposed to do. And so then you get lost. And then you spend the rest of your life trying to take courses, finding coaches or mentors, or all of these things that you think is going to cause you to be happy and successful, but it's not working because you keep taking different jobs, you keep taking the next course and program, or finding the next mentor or coach, all of it, and still you end up in the same place. Again, I can say this because I did that. I've done more courses and had more coaches and mentors and people that you can possibly imagine. And they all said the same thing to me. Be you. Be who you're supposed to become. I couldn't do that, you see, because it was so different. I thought people are going to judge me, until I realized, wait a minute, I was the one who was judging me, and what I did, what my authentic self did, was create a life-changing, transformational program that could cause anyone to live a magnificent life. That's what I did. But I judged myself because I didn't know I was doing that. And it was strange because it came to me intuitively, and that was weird. Nobody's doing that. That's how I started programming myself into not being enough. And I've seen that so much with clients. We do the same thing. Who you are is brilliant. Who you are is more than enough, but there's a process that we all must move through to come to that place. And my work takes you through that process, because the process is you changing your mind. See, you've taught yourself certain limiting behaviors and ideas because that's how you learned your way around the world. We all do. We have to figure things out. But when we get off course and we keep that going, we're creating neurotransmitters that keep us repeating the same thing over and over again, and we're wondering why nothing is changing. Now, because I did that for so long, it gave me, I had to figure out how to change that. So I wrote it all. I channeled all of this information that allowed me to change every aspect of my life, from health to illnesses, diseases, addictions. Everything allowed me to change it because of the way that I was receiving information, but I judged it. I judged me. And so I don't allow my clients to do that, because I know that they have brilliance within them, and all we have to do is take the time to have them change their minds and discover who they are and live magnificent lives. And that's what I'm doing. And so many of you know about my program, but what I'm doing now is I'm taking it and I'm making it longer. It's going to be 3 months, because see, there's several different things that happen. When you don't know who you are, you can't find the right relationship. You can't find the thing that's going to bring you the most amount of money. And so we're going to put those things in there. Those things are going to be developing who you are, getting to your life purpose, your mission, why you're in the world, because it's something very specific. It's something that you're meant to do, and it's something that could make you so happy and joyous if you lived it. But we just have to change your mind to believe that you can do that. That's all that it ever is. And then when you start doing that, you're going to love yourself more. Now you're operating with the law of attraction, which means that you're going to naturally attract the right relationship into your life if that's what you're looking for. Or you might even repair the relationship that you have right now, because you're starting to understand who you are. You're starting to understand your partner much better now because your awareness has grown. this is the work that I do. This is the work that I had to do. And I will tell you that even though it was so challenging, see, because you have to look at all the stuff, all the darkness that you've told yourself, all the things that you've moved through in your life that you thought were bad and wrong. No, you have to look at those and understand that you gained so much value from that. That's what it takes. But sometimes you don't want to look. I had to look. And when I looked, I thought, oh, wait a minute. I've become this much better of a person because I went through that. I just had to change my mind. And that's with every single person. Everyone is born with this worth and value. And the only reason we don't access it is that we're not willing to do the work, which is looking at it, changing our mind, taking the time to do that, because it doesn't happen overnight. But once you do, everything is changed. Your life is different. And this is the work that I'm doing. So I'm going to be changing, as I mentioned to many of you, in January. It's going to be a really different program. But the people who come into the program now will have all of these benefits, and you'll never pay anything else. But just understand what this is about is this is the result. This is what's going to happen in those 3 months. You're going to know who you are. You're going to start figuring out what your life purpose is, what that mission is that you were given to bring to the world. You're going to start loving yourself. You're going to start doing things that are going to cause you to be productive and getting on with what you've been putting off, because we all do that at times when we don't know who we are. And then you're going to start recognizing and repairing your relationships in general, and then your relationship to money, because they are all connected. Everything about your life is connected in that way, and it's connected to your authentic self, which is who you're supposed to be in this world, and that's what we're going to find. And I will tell you that it's difficult to even put into words, but when you reach that place, there's this exhilaration, there's this bliss, there's this understanding. And there's also a recognition that everything you had lived was so amazingly valuable, and you just didn't know that. That's all. And I'm going to have so much fun with those of you who are in the program.